Okay, welcome to May 18th, Team Sigwerth training. A real quick training just to give you guys some tips. I wanted to touch on, and don't mind my children in the background. I normally go out, but this evening was awesome. We cut the grass, just chilling at home, took them to the park, and now we're just chilling. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So basically, the first thing I wanted to go over is the Google Doc, okay? And what that is Lynn, I will give you you just started your first set of clients, so I will be giving this Google Doc to you. So if you don't be lost if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But the rest of you should know what the Google Doc is that I'm referencing. It's called Your Transformation Now, and it's the one that has all the daily texts that you send your clients and each day, each week, that you're just copying and pasting. Do you guys have that or know what I'm talking about? Okay. Angela, you can turn your camera off or on if you want now or whatever. So I can see
pulling in the garage now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now there's a few different things that I'm going to add to that Google Doc, and it will just automatically be updated. You won't even know it really. But I'm going to add, we send them a text right after we order them the box. We say, hey, your order has been placed. It's on its way, blah, blah, blah. Well, at the end of that, I'm going to add, call me as soon as your box shows up, okay? Because that's kind of missing in that. And, we do have people that wake up and just start. And even though we tell them to call us, sometimes they forget, they get excited, and they just wake up and start program without us even knowing. So I'm going to add that to that text. And then I'm also going to add a couple other texts at the very bottom. And I'm going to add the text about how they can update their next order. Week 3, you'll get an email in your inbox showing the same email that they're getting saying, hey, Kelly Smith's order is going to be processed in 7 days. As her health coach, and it's her second month, so she's a brand new client, has never done her order before. You want to stay on top of that. And then what you will be able to do when you see that email, you'll be able to go copy and paste that text that's going to walk them through how to update their order, okay? That way you don't have to explain it. You can just send them a text with the website. There's even a little video on there that shows them how, and it's very, very simple, okay? So I'll add that to that Google Doc, and then I'll also add a couple other texts to it. I'll add one that explains our referral program so that, because sometimes, like I had a client today ask me about our referral program, like what it consisted of. So I could just copy and paste and just send the whole explanation of it. So I'll add that to it. And then I will also add an explanation of what the B-Slim means. Because sometimes you have a client, their second order comes up and they're like, what's this B-Slim thing? Like, I didn't want to get on an automatic order, and they're like freaking out and having a meltdown, and they're, have that moment if you forgot to explain it to them. And we have a text that explains everything already so that you can just copy and paste it. Hey, this is what it means. This is how it works. Just breathe for a moment, and you can help them with it, okay? Does anyone have any questions about that? So I'll add all that to the Google Doc tonight. When next time you open it up, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? And then Facebook, okay? These next tips are about Facebook. If you are a senior coach or higher, okay, and you have done, and Lynn, I'm going to be working on this with you, but Lori, Angela, we're going to be doing this with you Sunday. Julie, a lot of this already, but when it comes to Facebook, at least now, while we're like trying to crush some goals by the end of the month, I would suggest making your profile picture your before and after picture, okay? Some of you already have done that. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me back up. I'm sorry. Let me back up. When you make sure your profile on Facebook is updated, okay? When I say that, I mean updated as far as like what you do, who you are, make sure it doesn't say a job that you did 10 years ago or something. You want it to be updated. And as I'm talking, I will try to pull up Lori's because I just helped her do this the other night. And you just want it to be updated with the right information. And mine does say Optavia, and I will be changing that because I don't know why I even thought to do that. My son is so obnoxious. Okay. And I need to update mine still too. So do not reference mine because this is a project I need to do and it's on my list to do tonight or tomorrow. So I've been helping everybody else do theirs instead of my own. But basically like what it is you do, because a lot of people are going to be looking you up and they're going to want to look and find out who you are and what it is you do. And you don't want it to say Optavia. The same reason that we don't tell people right off Optavia, you know, just because we want to have that personal connection. You just want to brand yourself as a health coach, okay? Optavia is just our, you know, who we're connected with, but it's not who we are. Does that make sense? So I'm going to share Lori's screen or Lori's profile with you real quick. Okay, can everybody see that okay? Okay, good. Hopefully you can. So see on the left-hand side, she's gonna update her profile to be her before and after for now. The reason having your profile picture as your before and after, the reason for that is because when your little picture comes up in people's news feeds and like you're commenting on other people's things, people see your little before and after picture down there. They're like, who is that? Oh my God, look how awesome they look. And so that's the reason for it, because you're promoting yourself without even having to try, okay? People will see your little picture and they'll message you, be like, hey, I noticed your before and after picture. What did you do? Okay, so that's the reason for that. And I'll switch my profile picture in and out. You know, I'll have it. If I have goals I want to reach and I really want to get myself out there, I'll switch it to my before and after. For a while, for a couple weeks, you know, to kind of get things going, and then I'll switch it back to my face. So you'll see that. But anyway, so that's why you'll see coaches have their before and after in their picture. And then your cover photo, that can be anything, but I always suggest it be something motivating or inspiring, or your family, like displaying your life. Like Angela, I know you have your family, you know, your family photo as your cover photo. That's perfect because it's just showing what's important to you. And then as far as like what you do and who you are, this is what Lori updated hers, and it's perfect. You know, she just says, I'm a wife, mom, friend, coach. I'm self-employed at Agent of Transformation. And Take Shape for Life, that is like at convention, you'll hear them say that about us, that we're agents of transformation. So if you want to steal that, you can just put anything. I'm a certified health coach. I'm an optimal well-being coach, whatever. Just something that brands yourself as who you are and what you're doing. And I will use Agent of Transformation too. So you can copy mine when it's updated. But just make sure, like, take a moment and update your profile. Make sure it's all, you know, it's all new, so that when someone comes to your page and they're like, oh, I heard Angela's a health coach now. I wonder what it is she's doing. Well, when they go to your page, they can see, oh, well, what is this? Okay, so she's a coach and she does this and that, and so it just helps brain yourself too. Okay, does that make sense? Any questions about that? Okay, cool. And then as far as client support, this is a big tip of mine. When it comes to setting up a new client, there's like the four steps, okay, to setting up a new client, which is putting their order in, sending the welcome email, adding them to the Facebook page, and then like creating the Facebook message with your coach if you're not a senior coach yet, okay? But so I'm going to give you a new rundown of the steps when it comes to setting up a new client. There's 5 steps. I'm going to change them up a little bit. Because there's some things we just don't think about that are like little minor details, but they can make a big difference in how smooth things are going for you. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, I'm going to write down these steps when you put in a new client. Okay, the first step is order their kit or order their food. Okay, obviously. The second step is to email them their welcome package. And when I do that in my Hotmail, I make sure to add them to my contacts. Okay, so you can group it in your email, like your Optavia contacts or your Optavia clients. Okay, that way when you're sending the newsletter out every week, they're all in one clump. They're all in one group. Okay, does everybody know how to do that? How to add a contact into your email account? Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Yes? Okay, good. Okay. So add them to your contacts whenever you email them the welcome package. Okay. Then add them to the Facebook page and welcome them. You guys all do a great job doing that, so that's great. Okay, so add them to the Facebook page and welcome them. Then, while you're on Facebook and you just add them to the Facebook page, go to their profile and make them a close friend, okay? And the reason I say that, here, I'll show you. If you don't know how to do that, you can do it by, here, I'm doing this on the computer, but I could go to this right here and click Laura to be my close friend, okay? And so let's say Laura's my new client, and I went to her profile and I selected her to be my close friend. So what happens when you do that with your new client is you see their posts, okay? You're gonna get a notification when that client posts something. And what happens is when your clients are on program, every client's gonna be different. You're gonna have people that just wanna shout it out to the world and they're so pumped. And you're gonna have other people that are very private, and that's just fine. So, but there's people out there, and usually they're potential coaches. You wanna say hi real quick? Hold on. Okay, say hi. 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 Say hi. Okay, say bye. Hi. I need to go get a bath. Okay. Anyway, those excited clients, they may be sharing stuff about their progress. No, it's their first weigh-in. They lost 7 pounds, and they're like, oh my God, and they go and post it on Facebook. But if you're, hurry up and say hi. Hi. Okay, go shower. They're on my headphones. Let's hi. Okay. This is life as a mother and a health coach. There you go. Okay, go shower. You guys need to take a bath. You stinky. And the reason you want to know that or be close friends with them is because when they're posting and stuff like that, you could miss it or not even know. And that person could have said, I lost 7 pounds. Oh my God, I'm so stoked. It's my first week on this program. And they could have like 10 people commenting, like, tell me more. What is it that you're doing? And you could have totally missed it, not even know, you know? And so if you're a close friend and just go click that, you're going to get, yes, you're going to get notified every time they post something. But if you're on top of it, you really want to do this and try to help them, I would highly suggest that. That way you're on top of it. And not only for that, with them sharing their posts about their progress, but you're becoming closer in that person's life and growing that relationship with them as well. You know, so if they post something about their kids or if they post something about their life and, you're their health coach now. I mean, they've let their walls down and you're there with them on this personal health journey. So you're a big part of their life. So you want to be present in their life and be commenting and liking their pictures and just continue to grow that relationship with them. Okay. So that's the main 2 reasons is just to be on top of it if they do share their progress and just to grow that relationship closer with your new client. Okay. So that was step 4. And then step 5 is to send that text from the Google Doc saying, yo, I just put in your order. It's on its way, blah, blah, blah. Talk to you in a few days. Call me. And the 6th step, I'm going to add a 6th one because sometimes I forget this one. I make sure to make them a contact in my phone. Okay, go play. There's been so many times I didn't put their number or their contact info or save it. And then like they'll text me like something random. And I'm like, who is this? And then they're like, this is Kelly, your new client. I'm like, oh God, so then I feel stupid. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it as far as my Facebook tips. Okay, so and as far as all my other tips, updating the Google Doc. Just make sure your Facebook page is updated and you're on top of it, because this is like a big, huge way to brand yourself as a health coach for Optavia. Okay, but leave Optavia out of it. Just think of yourself like as a beacon of optimal well-being. Okay, people just want to like be drawn to you and who you are, and the Facebook blitz and me and the posts I'm sending you to post every day, it'll all just come together, you know, on your page, who you are, the type of life you live and everything. Okay, but you want to make sure your info is up to date, and then just use those 6 steps as far as setting up new clients, and that'll be perfect. Mike and Lynn, I will be walking you through those steps too as you're starting your new clients. Okay? Okay. Any questions about that, guys? Nope. Okay. Is anyone else or any ideas that you guys have? Or, I mean, if you guys ever have ideas about something, please feel free to share them. Okay? Okay, perfect. Okay. So as far as, let's switch over to convention. Okay? So all of you are on here. Julie, you're not going to convention, am I correct? Give me a thumbs up or something if you can. If you hop off, you know, then that's fine.
That's correct. I'm not going.
I figured as much. I figured as much with little Isadora. So, okay. If you want to hop off, that's totally fine, because I'm just going to be talking about convention details, like when we're leaving and all that stuff. Okay, so as far as convention goes, it is July. We will be leaving. We've decided to just drive down there just because we can just load up my car, load up my van, and head on down. Very cost efficient. I think it's only like $30 or something for all of us to pile in and go down. Emily, what's up, girl? You hopped on just on time for convention. Anyway, so we just decided to just drive on down. That way it's cheap for everybody, and you know, the more the merrier that can go based on that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to give everybody the price breakdown. That way you know exactly what everything costs, and then you've got, you know, going into it, you know what you need to pay for now, and then what you can pay for later down the road. Okay. So the main cost right now is registration. Okay. So if you are not registered, you will want to get registered soon. And I'm going to pull up, I just want to double check something real quick. Let me look. All right. Lori, are you registered yet? No? Emily, you are you? Yeah, Emily, you are. And then Mike, you still need to, okay, so Mike, Lynn, and Angela, since you guys are brand new coaches, you have a special discount going into it, okay? Since you have 60 days to take advantage of the discount. Now I'll go over the difference here. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay. I'm just going to share a screen here. Okay. All right. So for Lori, or any health coach that's been coaching for a while, it's $350. Okay. Lynn and Angela and Mike, for you guys, it's $250. Okay, for your registration. I wish this wasn't here. Let me go here. Okay, so for you 3 new coaches, there's a special link for you to register, and I will send that to you guys individually. Okay, so when it comes time for you new coaches, you're going to get the price of $250 for registration. Lori, yours is $350. Okay. I will also send everyone this link or this main website. It's just, you can see it up there. It takes you tsflnationalconvention.com. That's where all this information is coming from. And new coaches, you have a special link for your discount. Okay. Okay. And then as far as hotel goes, Mike, where did you go? Mike, do you and Michelle have a hotel yet? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. No? Okay. All right, so we need to get you into a room. My gosh. All right, so the Gaylord, the beautiful Gaylord, look how gorgeous it is. That's where we will be. But unfortunately, it like sold out, and I was so irritated. But I got us another, we're at a Marriott, just a couple blocks away. We got a shuttle that'll take us over there. We're basically there just to sleep. So, and it's a really nice hotel. It's very nice still. So I have a big like suite room, and then I've got like a regular hotel room. And for the price of the room, we will be going down the 19th. So we will be there 4 nights. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 nights. So for your hotel stay for the entire trip, it will be $190. And I already have it all on my card. I already took care of it. So that will be something that we will split up once we come back. Okay, so that's nothing you have to worry about right now as far as your hotel stay. When we get back, we'll divvy it up. I'll give everybody a copy of the receipt too for your write-off. And you can just pay whenever we get back, right? Michelle and Mike, I will work with you on getting you guys set up with a room someplace, okay? I know you say you were visiting family, but I wasn't sure if you were staying with them or if you were going to stay in a room down there. So I will talk to you guys about that. And then as far as gas goes, I believe it was $30. Oh, shoot. Let me think about this. If it was $30 total or $30 on one way. I'm thinking it was $30 total. You could do $60 as a buffer, but I'm pretty sure it was $30 total. Okay, so $30 for gas. And then, I mean, let me add all that up. So $250 plus $190 plus $30, that's $470. You know, if you spend money on food, you know, like we'll go out to dinner a couple times and stuff. I say add another $100. I mean, that's high. That's high for one individual. I mean, if we just get a salad or something out. And I'm going to be honest with you when it comes to cocktails. I mean, let's be real here. When you're at the Marriott or we're at the bar, because that's what takes place. If you want to mingle with other people and meet a lot of folks, there's a lot of bar talk. I mean, a glass of wine and a cocktail at the Marriott is expensive as hell. I'm not going to lie. It's like $12 a pop. It can be like really ridiculous. So I started bringing my little flask. And so I bring that everywhere I go. And I just have my own little drinky. And so that way I'm not like spending loads on, you know, and every now and then I'll get a glass of wine too. But so I highly suggest that. And then that way you are like ready to rock and roll. But so let's say $100 for food, drinks, whatever. That brings it to $570. So round it up to $600, $650. Okay. So that's what you can kind of block out for the entire trip. All right. And it's all in your control. I mean, it's what you get out for dinner. It's what you get. I would also factor in Optavia apparel. I know they're going to be coming out with that. And I plan to load up because I have nothing. There's nothing out there right now of Optavia at all. So I had no shirts. I had nothing. So I know for sure I'm putting money aside to go and stock up on some apparel that I would like to wear. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really high. Or like 800, I guess, if you really want to. I mean, but it's all in your control. As far as like what you need to spend, registration, hotel, and gas, that's $500, okay? And then the rest is on you. Your food, apparel, souvenirs, whatever you want to do. So this trip is actually pretty cheap compared to if we were flying off someplace, okay? Does anyone have any questions about that? Right now, I have 2 hotel rooms. So let's see. one room would be, and I'm not saying this is what it'll be like when we get there. So me, Emily, Christy, and Lori. There's one. Angela, Lynn. I may have another girl coming from Ohio. Her name's Carrie. And then Jim, but I'll pair him with a dude. And then, okay. And then we may have room for one more in another room. Okay. So the rooms should be taken up fine. And I want to fill the rooms too so that it's cost efficient for people too, so that, we're putting, or if a couple, I don't know, I'll have to think about this a little bit, guys, as far as the rooms, because I know there's some other coaches on the team that have some openings in their room, and I can almost get rid of one of them. Or, Mike, I could give you and Michelle one of them and pair 3 of you other girls up with some other coaches on the team. Would you guys be okay with that? Emily, I know you'd be open with that because you know Diane already. Lynn, I know you would be open to that because you're like a social butterfly. Poor Lynn, can't even hear her talk.
Is it Diane's room that's open?
I think so. She had 3 spots open, and can we get more rooms? No. I mean, they're booking up fast. I mean, the Gaylord's booked, and the Marriott that I booked. I mean, I booked the last room that had 2 beds in it. So, yeah. I mean, there's not – I have 2 rooms available right now. And I know there's others on the team that there's some openings that they have, so I might just help them fill those. And then I could give Mike and Michelle our second one. That's probably what I'll look into doing. So I'll take care of the hotel room situation, guys. So don't stress. You will have a bed. You will have a spot to stay. So, and I already have it on my card, so I'm in charge of it anyway. When we get back, I'd say if you guys at least pay me by the end of August, that would be great. So just think, keep that in mind for, financial, for budgeting it and stuff. So don't stress out and think you need to have it all. The main thing you need to pay soon within the next few weeks is your registration. That's the main thing. Okay. We'll do gas and hotel, all that when we get back. And just I'll split it up between everybody. You can have that to me by the end of August. Okay. And then I would like to leave on the 19th. That Wednesday morning. I would love to roll out by 6 a.m. I know it's early as hell, but I would love to just get down there and get in our room, hop in the shower, get settled, go out that night, go check out Dallas, go do something fun, get a good night's sleep, and just and we can take our time getting down there too. It's just a 9-hour drive. It's not too long. We can stop for lunch and won't be too bad. Okay. And then that Sunday, we could talk about that after we're there. Dr. Anderson usually does a question. No, I don't even know how to explain it. He has a meeting where you can go in and it's pretty in depth. It's just the real thing with Dr. A. It's not a bunch of, I don't know how to explain it right, but it's good. Each time I've stayed Sunday morning, we'll get up, get our bags packed and stuff and then go hang out with him, have some coffee, and it's really good. Sometimes I get not more, but I get a lot out of that couple hours with him at the very end of it. It's a great way to close it up. So we'll talk after we're there. I don't want to get people back too late on Sunday night coming back, but if people are open with staying, then I would love to stay to see him. And then we can roll out, maybe have lunch, and then head back home, roll out after that. So we would get home, Sunday night, I don't know, probably 9, 10 o'clock, just in time to go to bed. And the drive back will be very useful because I know I always get back late the Sunday night after a trip because my mind is so filled with so much that I want to have time to decompress my thoughts and my action steps when I get back. So I will even fly if I'm having to fly home late, I'll even fly home late on purpose just so I can kind of have some time at the hotel or sit back and just like review my notes and write my action plans before I come home. Because when you come home, life sets in pretty quick, you know, like with your spouse or your kids or life, and it's all gone, you know, like everything you just learned, it's just, you know, you want to just take it from here and put it on paper and be like, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll when I get home. I've got my action plan in place. That way, when you wake up Monday morning, you're ready to go. You know, you've already done all that decompressing. So that drive home will be perfect for that. When we drove home from Austin last year, it was great because we all kind of like just talked back and forth, like what our thoughts were and our action plans when we got back. So it was really cool. So anyway, and I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions about, another thing too, as far, you know, everybody asks me about apparel, you know, like what to wear, what to bring. Definitely, they always say dress at the level you want to be, you know, so I always dress very professional, at the training, at the meetings and stuff. So I'll usually bring like a business dress or, you know, or dress slacks and a nice top. Mike, like for you, I would suggest wearing like, you know, suit pants, a nice button down shirt. You don't have to have a tie. Something comfortable, but you also want to have comfortable shoes, you know, because the Gaylord is huge. I mean, it's just huge. So you don't want to be walking around in like 6-inch heels and just want to kill yourself. You want to be comfortable too. So dress professional, dress nice, but be comfortable too. You know, don't wear jeans. Don't embarrass me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, don't wear like jeans and all that jazz. You will see people in jeans, but you're on my team, so I want you to look nice. That way we represent. And but yeah, that's how it is throughout the week. But definitely bring comfy clothes too. I know I enjoy working out. I enjoy getting up before the day starts and going for a run or and they do have workout classes there too in the morning. So if you want to hop into one of their workout classes, they're a ton of fun. And so definitely bring some fitness clothing, some comfy clothing to have. And I usually will, at the end of the day, I'll usually go back and change into something comfy before I head down to the bar and hang out with everybody. Let's see what else. We will go out a couple nights. We'll probably go out Wednesday night. We'll probably go out with the team on Friday night. So bring something cute or comfy to be able to wear out, to go out to dinner, you know, if you want to change. And then Saturday night is the big banquet. So that's when you want to wear something very formal. You know, when I say formal dress, I don't mean like glittery prom gown. I'm talking like, you know, wear something, you know, that you would wear. I wouldn't say a wedding because it's a little dressier than that, but you can look, I can send you some pictures of what I've worn. Just a nice, pretty gown, nice dress.
Cocktail attire.
Yeah, like something, a cocktail attire. Yeah, attire, cocktail attire. So something that you'd wear to a nice wedding or a wedding reception, but it doesn't have to be like a prom gown either, okay? Not that you want to go over the top or anything. And then men, you know, they usually wear a suit. You know, they wear a suit and tie that night because it's a nice sit-down dinner and banquet, okay? And usually on the way home, I throw on sweats on the drive back or the fly back, okay? Yeah. I think that's it. As far as, like, everything, I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. As far as, like, bags and what to bring, you will get, every year we always get a nice little bag to carry around our stuff in. So, like, our water bottle, our notes and stuff like that. So you don't have to bring, like, a big, I used to always bring my computer bag, and I thought I had to carry it around, but you don't. So you will get a pen, you'll get paper, you'll get a notepad to be able to take notes in. Bring an extra one. I really like to use these because they're just big, like these big notepads. I usually bring these because it's nice and big on my lap so I can take in notes. You'll get a little workbook, and it's kind of like the size of the Optavia guide. So it's a little bit smaller. So I suggest bringing these with you so you have plenty of space for notes. And I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions about convention? Did I cover it all, or? Okay. Mike and Michelle, do you plan to follow us down there? Are you just going to go on your own time or what? You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, uh-huh.
We'll probably follow you.
Okay, cool. Okay. Very cool. All right. Whee! I think we're done. I think we're done. Any questions about convention or anything? Okay. Lori, do you know how to register and where to go? Okay. And then you three, I will send you the link that you guys need as far as being a new coach. Okay. And what that takes. And then I think Michelle, Mike, would just be considered a guest for your time there. And she can go to everything with you. I would suggest it. I mean, when Derek goes with me, he just goes to everything I go to, and he soaks it in too, because he usually will have a different vantage point of things, and we will use each other to like feed off of each other and our thoughts and stuff. And it's fun, guys. I mean, it is like incredible. I will not. This isn't something that you go and you just sit in class the whole time and you're bored out of your mind. I mean, it is really awesome. And this convention is going to be unlike any other because it is the official revealing of Optavia. Okay, so Take Shape for Life, Medifast, it's all going bye-bye. And Dr. Anderson has been working on this for years. So he'll probably be like a blubbery mess up there bawling. And I mean, because he's been working on this for so long, and this is a big deal. So everything that you have in your possession now of Take Shape for Life, everything will be changing over. So I'm really glad you guys are going, so I don't have to like try to reteach 4 days worth of stuff to all you guys. Because if this is important to you, you'll have everything firsthand. You'll be ready to rock and roll when you come home. Because I'll admit it's been a little confusing the past year or so with this transition between Take Shape for Life and we have they've been rolling out some of the Optavia, and it's kind of hard to explain to people and what our shift is. And so now we'll just have Optavia and be all about optimal well-being, and it's going to be beautiful. I mean, we'll have beautiful things, and it'll be good. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but I went to my first convention. I was only coaching for 2 weeks, and they asked me about it, and it was in Washington, D.C. that year. And I was like, it played an important role in my my coaching career, because I was only coaching for 2 weeks. I was still engineering, and I thought, and I couldn't even really afford it, but I said, what the hell? I just threw it on a credit card, and I said, I'll go and check this whole thing out. And I'm glad I did, because I saw it from the big picture. We're here in Little Jeff City, we're doing our thing, but seeing like the big picture and what the mission was, it was just incredible. And at that point, my mentor has sat down with me and said, hey, what would you like to accomplish? And I thought, well, it would be cool to be a stay-at-home mom, maybe someday. But I was an engineer, and I was like, there's just no way I'm going to be able to replace this income, be able to do that. And 3 months later, after that moment, that's when I was walking out of the door of my engineering career. So I came back from convention, I exploded, it changed my life, and I was walking out the door, and here I am. That was almost 5 years ago. So 5 years, convention will be my anniversary coming up of 5 years. So it's just crazy that it did that. So it is a big deal. It's a big event. It's a lot of hoorah. It'll be very exciting, but it does play an important role. We call it like the university of coaching, because you're just going to learn so much. So I hope it plays a big impact on you like it did me 5 years ago. So, but anyway, I'm excited. It's going to be a party. And we're already talking about doing some fun stuff that Friday night, checking out Dallas. And so, we'll come up with some good plans for that too. But anyway, that is all I've got for tonight, and I will end the recording.